All right, folks, I'm gonna do some spraying. Got this from our friend. So it's a liquid humic acid blend of some iron and some nitrogen and humic acid and fulvic acid, stuff like that. So this stuff right here, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but this stuff right here has been sitting over here for like 2 years, okay? 2 or 3 years. And the idea is to try to clean all this up, okay? I'd like to get all this crap out of here. So because this stuff's been sitting for a long time, it's chunky. So I need to strain it out, and I'm gonna show you what's in the bottom of this. And this is nothing crazy, no crazy chemicals or anything like that. This is just humic acid and some nitrogen. So you can smell the iron in here. So it smells like iron, like a piece of steel, okay? So I'm gonna strain this stuff. And I'm using a paint strainer. So check this out. That's pretty much almost all the liquid out of there. Look how much stuff is in there. It's the sludge, humic, just humic acid and sludge. I mean, look at this here. See that? Humic sludge, nasty stuff. I hate to throw all this stuff away because it's good stuff. So, I'm just gonna put this in here like this and kind of mix it up a little bit. Try to break up some of those chunks. All right, so let's dump the difference of that in here. This is the sludge from the bottom of that bucket. So I was told that that chunky stuff is iron that kind of settled and turned into this chunky stuff. So check this out. So check that out, okay? That's iron, solidified iron. That's good stuff. See that? I was told if I get hot water, super hot water, and mix it, it will melt. So I have here hot water, hot and cold. So I got this really hot, you can see the steam coming off there. I'm gonna fill this bucket up with water and try to melt this iron with hot water. So I'm just putting like that much water in there. I'm gonna mix it. I want this stuff to melt because that's pure iron goodness that I can put on the lawn. And it definitely has broken up a little bit, but I can still feel lots of chunks at the bottom there. All right, well, let's see how we fared here. Let's strain it again and see how many chunks we've got. Oh, that's awesome. So look at that. It's still chunky a little bit, but for the most part, those big chunks are totally gone. So now I'm just gonna clean out this filter, clean this out, and then strain it one more time. So this thing has nitrogen and a bunch of humic acid, okay? I'm doing this all right here, and we're gonna see what happens in a couple weeks, see if this spot just goes crazy green. And I'm sure it's going to. This should be the last time I should have to strain this. So I'm gonna put that in here, strain it back out again, and then the difference, I'm just gonna throw on the grass here. So the rest is just this, kind of looks like mud. I don't want that in my mix. Well, I cleaned the strainer. I'm gonna strain it one more time, try to mix them all together, and then I'm gonna start mixing up my, whoa-ho-ho! That is not what I wanted to have happen. Can't be having that. Strain this one more time. So I've strained that 3 or 4 times. It's pretty much nothing in the bag, which is really good. If you guys haven't seen my sprayer video of how I made this sucker, you should go check it out. This sprayer is invaluable to me. I use it all the time. I love it. This is a 5 nozzle boom. It sprays up to 100 inches. So these are the spray tips I use. These are T-Jet air induction spray tips 11004. These have the stainless tips on them. These are awesome because they put down a nice spray pattern that tends to not drift away. I'm doing this on the lawn because I don't want to stain my driveway. So I'm just gonna take this little dipper right here and fill up this bucket right here to 100 ounces, right there. So that goes in here. So now I just want to fill up the rest of the bucket with water, up to 5 gallons. And that's all I'm putting down. I'm not putting down anything else. No growth regulators, no pesticides, no chemicals. This is all just natural products there. Humic acid, fulvic acid, and I guess you could say some of the nitrogen or iron is inorganic, but I'm really hoping this will kickstart my lawn, even though I already put fertilizer down on it. Hoping it will really give it a nice boost, light it up, make it super green. And the iron should help make it green as well, super green. It's easiest to pour into this small hole when you got about 2 gallons of liquid in your bucket, and that's it. And what I like to do is just take the one bucket, put it in here like this, and then it makes it a lot easier to pour. So this area over here, this section, I sprayed this last night with this same formula. I did not spray anything over on the other side, and that is going to be the plan. Turn my head and I see a bigger problem over there. See the sprinklers over there? And look at all that water right there that's pooled. That's very bad. That's why my seed isn't growing right there, because that's pooling. And it's all flowing from here. There. The water been spraying out there and puddling over there, and that's why my seed isn't growing. So this is the area that I want to spray in here, around the back. Look at the difference between this lawn here. It does look nice, but it's still yellow. And then look at the difference between this one. So see the difference between there and there? That, because I gave this side more attention, put fertilizer on this side of the lawn before I did that one, maybe a 2-week jump start. I've mowed this side more often. The more you mow, the more the grass will grow. All right, so I'm gonna clean this off. I think I just popped my fuse. So let's spray this side of the lawn over here and make her look pretty. So I'm gonna go around the perimeter first, and then I'll spray the interior. I'm running this at about 30 or so PSI, 25, 30. So I'm getting all this graded out right here to plant grass, and I ran into a situation right there. Ran my sprinklers today in this section for the first time, and one of the sprinkler heads got buried, and so it just leaked everywhere for 40 minutes or whatever, caused that big mess. But this is almost ready to plant. I need to put a little bit more dirt in here and then plant the grass. I'm also gonna try to put some dirt in this trench right here and plant the grass. So this area right over here where all this junk is up against the house, that's eventually gonna be a flower bed. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. And that will happen someday, but I have other priorities and things that I want to accomplish, like I want to finish the shed and do some different things like that. I'm running out. So that was 5 gallons, 10 gallons. So So I need to go get some more product, put that in there, finish it off. All right, so let's get this show on the road, finish this off here. I'm done, and my camera ran out of battery. So it's nice to have that done, and it's good to use up that product that I've been wanting to use for quite some time. I think a recommended practice would be to turn the sprinklers on and kind of water in the iron and water in the nitrogen if there is any in that product. I do have an update on some of the grass that I planted, or the seed that I spread. Seedlings right here, not very many, but I do see a little bit of seedlings right in here. Right in through here, I'm seeing a little bit of seedlings. Not that many though. Pretty big disappointment. I see a few over here, not that many. Again, pretty big disappointment. Should have some seedlings in all these patches here. I don't see any. Again, pretty big fat disappointment. Hopefully we see some awesome stuff happen in the lawn in the next few weeks. We are starting to look really good for the lawn. It's almost the month of May. So generally, I don't get a real strong showing in the lawn until the month of June. I've learned from experience that you just gotta be super patient in the lawn and just wait and wait and wait, in my climate at least. But then in the middle of summer, it's freaking golden here. Like the middle of July, August, it's prime. Okay guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.